Hey everyone, thanks for checking in here. Just wanted to take a few minutes to go over the 2 Tracks North route release with you. Before we get started, I just want to take a second to go over some regulations with this route. Just so people don't have to watch the entire video without finding their answers out till the end. So a little bit about this route. To complete this route, you are going to need a dual sport or adventure bike. Jeeps, trucks are not legal on this route. This route uses ATV trails at different points where the gates are too narrow for trucks, and they're just not legal on the roads to begin with. So dual sport and adventure bike only. A little bit about the route here. It's 200 miles long, made up of mostly 2-track, ATV trail, just a few fire roads scattered throughout to help connect those points. Starting over here in Chisholm, you can gas up in Chisholm. You'll head north on the Chisholm ATV trail to Side Lake area. I'd recommend you top off in Side Lake again here. That way when you get further along here, you can decide which way you want to go. If you go right up this purple, there is a tiny stretch of blacktop, then it turns into straight 2-track. So going up through this green here, this is all 2-track through here. Super cool, super remote. What I would call like the secret trails, not really on many maps. No one really knows about them except the locals. So most of the time I've been riding up here, I've not come across anyone so far. So very remote. So you can make this loop up here along this green, loop up and around. You can get to this point here and decide which way you want to go. If you follow back down this green, super cool secret trail, really windy, pretty hilly. This green spur here is called Roller Coaster Road. It's probably the hilliest, most up and down, curvy road I've been on in this part of the state of Minnesota, so very, very cool road. Right here at this T, right at that little spur there, is called Deer Lake Charlie's. Super famous bar, super old. It's made out of a barn, really. It's an old barn with a bar and grill in the basement of it, so super unique place, so stop there if you're headed by. This green section here, going past Bass Lake, this is more of what I would call the scenic trails, the secret trails. Really only the locals know about it. You probably will not see anyone back here. Super remote. This whole section is just straight unmarked 2-track, so super cool. Once you get down here, you can spur off really quick. I'd recommend you top off at Antler Lodge with gas. They have good food at Antler Lodge as well, so another cool place to stop. Once you get to Antler Lodge here, you come up with a couple different options. This green route that comes right through here, past Antler Lodge, and then heads left here up this green route. That is all the B&B connector trail. That runs from a parking lot down in this area right here. Runs from this parking lot all the way up to Big Fork, Minnesota. Up in Big Fork here, I'd recommend you top off with gas again. Never pass gas if you are even remotely close to running out. Big Fork also has a hospital, also a couple nice little bars. This blue section here is something I just added in. It's a little bit of gravel, a little bit of pavement. Nothing spectacular about that section at all. I just added as an alternate if you want to decide to make a loop out of here if you need gas or something instead. So just gave you a little bit more of a scenic option just to cover some ground if you would decide you want to make a loop. But nothing crazy with that part. All this green and purple and blue stuff is really the good stuff. So this B&B trail I was talking about, super great ATV trail. Probably one of the twistiest in the state. Very hilly, lots of ups and downs. As you can see, it's just twisty everywhere. There's a huge parking lot right here where it technically starts. You can park there, there's a bathroom there, picnic tables, that type of thing. this road coming out of the B&B trail I added in here. It's a super remote forest road, very narrow, a little sandy, definitely not maintained at all. It is definitely like travel at your own risk. Some spots the sand is so deep where you'd almost need four-wheel drive in a truck if you're going through there. Coming over here to that parking lot again, this blue line is going to be the Little Moose ATV trail. So another really nice route up here. You can take this all the way over to the highway, Highway 65. That's technically where most of that trail ends. But I've routed you up the highway here for just a mile or two to connect back up with this forest road that heads back towards Side Lake, just to allow you to make a loop here. So yeah, the Chisholm Trail coming out of here, super scenic, very twisty, really good trail. Trails coming out of Side Lake, also very nice. This green stuff up near Thistledew Camp and Deer Lake, super great. All remote true track. So yeah, definitely more of a route if you're interested in riding more than just fire roads. I know a lot of you are interested in a little bit more challenging stuff on your adventure bikes, so this is going to be more of that option for you. Like I said, the most of the thing is two track or ATV trails, so it should keep you pretty busy. Gives you a lot of variety. Very, very limited pavement. I'd say even if you take this section over here, less than 10 miles, which you don't have to do, less than 10 miles of pavement on this entire route. So it is very much an off-road route. Definitely finding some things that you do not find on the maps or have any sources online that direct you to go there. So it's very remote. Probably will not come across very many other people while riding this. So definitely prepare with gas and that type of stuff. Any packs of medical packs, that type of thing you're going to want to have with you. As far as gas, I'll go over that one more time here. Chisholm has gas. Side Lake has gas and food. Antler Lodge has gas and food. Big Fork has gas, food, and the hospital, Effie, has gas and food. And then Deer Lake Charlie's over here, right down here, you can get food at as well. No gas there though. So I'd say 60 to 80 miles would be what you need to be able to go on a tank before being able to fill up again. If you have any questions with this route, please post them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer everything I can. I will also get those plots, those waypoints plotted in here, just so you have them when you're following along as well. You're definitely going to want to have the GPX file, or it is very easy to get lost throughout here. There are a lot of spurs you can see that they don't really go anywhere. Some of them would also be very cool to just go explore, but most of them are dead ends or closed off. So yeah, if you have any questions with this route, please let me know. I will also add, I'd say the recommended bike for this route would be something like a KTM 500, WR, CRF 450s. Can also be ridden on a bigger or smaller bike. If you're an advanced rider, you can definitely ride it on a bigger bike. I've been out here with some 890s, 990s, riding some of the most technical parts of the route. So if you are advanced, you can definitely ride it on that style of bike. But I would say your ideal bike would be somewhere in that 450, 500 dual sport type range. But yeah, so definitely looking forward to you guys trying out this route. I'm looking forward to the ride here in about a month, getting all you guys out there and trying it. Thank you guys so much for your support with the group and this route as well. I really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you all soon, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.